It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. And on the mound in this one, Cade Povich. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Kerstad makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. And one to watch, of course, their three-hole hitter, Aaron Judge.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Mullins settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. Two away down. Two down, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Aaron Judge. Swings through that one for strike one. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? And the next pitch is way outside.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Judge rips that one. Laureano going back and out of here. He circles the bases. That's his third home run of the series, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Base is empty with two away. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Check swing called strike. Strike one. Swings through that one for strike two.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Rice checks his swing. Appeal to third. He did not go around. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Yankees draw first blood on a solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back now at Oriole Park. And on the hill in this one, Carlos Carrasco. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Digging in, Gunnar Henderson. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. On to first, out. out.
That's an
2
out.
away now after the drop third strike.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Adley Rutschman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Two down, nobody on. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still behind by a count. Back here in Baltimore, second inning set to go. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. That one almost got him. The 1-1 is fouled off. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2.
2-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Full count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Out to short. Henderson. Over to first. Great pick.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And that one in the air center field. Mullins makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Pablo Reyes now at the plate. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Reyes starting up the middle at second. 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Backed off the plate that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Henderson tosses to first. And that is the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Ryan O'Hearn. Carrasco back to work. That one pulled foul. And that drops in for a strike. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Ramon Laureano stands in now and watches strike 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
The next offering misses, and it's 1-2. Just misses with that one. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That's a
Next
ball.
one off the plate inside, and that's ball 1. Struck him out without a swing. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Just off the inside edge. Well, Siggy here in Baltimore, and crab cakes. We need to get our hands on some crab cakes. You think we'll get someone to maybe run down for us and grab a few?
Absolutely. It's got to happen. Maryland crab cakes, the best. And you talk about the seasoning. Nobody does it better than the people here in the city of Baltimore. But even so, here at the ballpark, some great food.
Henderson over to first in time. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. That one lifted to left. Hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. And the slider just misses. And another ball. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. Slap the other way, foul. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Mountcastle gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the ground to third. Goes to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias. That misses the zone. 1-0.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Mullins in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that's the third out. 1 left for the Orioles. Start of the fourth. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. And there's a ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Three-two now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that one lifted in the air center field. Mullins brings it in, and that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
No balls, 1 strike.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Now
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat and fouled off.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Little chopper rolls foul. On the ground. Slings to first in time.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Laureano comes up to hit. Misses outside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the top of the 5th. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Povich back to work. That one missed. Volpe measures 5 feet 10 inches, 23 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2019.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
1 down. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1 there. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Throw to first in time. 2 down, bases
Now
empty.
batting,
And up
second
next for New
baseman,
York,
Pablo
Pablo
Reyes.
Reyes. And that one is in the dirt. And that is ball 1. Grounds one to short. Henderson on the run, sends it over to first. Out. And that's a nice play to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Right side, Reyes. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Mountcastle, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And ball 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next offering way off the plate. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so it just makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Now the left fielder, Heston Kjerstad. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And a foul ball. This one in the air. Peraza makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jason Dominguez. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
2-0.
Tap foul at the plate. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And the batter now, Oswald Peraza. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. So the lineup flips over. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 2 in this one. Line drive and foul ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Man at second. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. Throw to third. Save. Here's a 1-1. Line drive.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground, but he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with 1 more out.
Grisham stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. pitch.
Ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Dominguez on third with 2 out. Next offering is in for a strike. Check swing, no appeal.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Full count.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
This one in the air, right field. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. 9-1. Bottom of the 6th. And into the box for Baltimore. Ramon Urias. Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Called strike right there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. 1 for 2. And a big swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that one ripped to left. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. The relay. The tag. And he's out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Next offering is in for a strike. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's too high. With the tying run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brian Baker.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. It's Aaron Judge now. There's the strike.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
And now 1 and 2. Judge waits. That's
Ball.
down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. 1 up, 1 down.
Out.
In now is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice.
Ben Rice.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Not
1-1.
close with that one. And 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you got to find a
1
way to
ball,
catch up to
2
that
strikes.
pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
That's
Ball
off
2.
the mark. And the count is 2-2.
2-2.
In the air, left field. Kerstead has this one sized up, and there's 2 down. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Fastball is outside. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1-2.
Out to center. Mullins settles under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for the
Bottom of the
Orioles.
7th, and now
Designated hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
that one's in there. It's
Number
0-1.
63.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2
Fernando
strikes. It's
Cruz.
just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And there's a
Ball
ball. And now
That's
the
a ball.
count is even.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Too low, and it's ball 3.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree.
And a swing and a miss. 1 away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this.
No.
When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Over to Goldie. And that quickly 2 away. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Nothing doing this time. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound
Now
to start the
pitching for
8th.
the
Keegan
Orioles.
Aiken.
Well, he's a big time
Number
strikeout guy
45.
out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Aiken.
On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for
Pablo
the
Reyes
Yankees,
stands in.
second baseman Pablo Reyes.
Aiken
Down
in
low.
his 5th season, 29 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a base hit.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing. Nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now a chance for Jason Dominguez. Slings to second. Over to first. Safe.
Good fastball in on the hands. Makes the swing a little defensive. Jammed him up right there.
Now batting.
And next for New York, Oswald Peraza has grounded out a couple of times. Lined, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now here's Trent Grisham. 0 for 3 in this one. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Runners on first and third. 2 away.
Ball.
In the dirt. Blocked.
1-1.
And an excellent job keeping it right there. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Just foul.
Knocks it down. Outside low. And the count is even 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Laureano makes the play, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Bottom of the 8th. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
First baseman.
Cruz back to work. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Foul ball still 0-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And next for the Orioles, Heston Kjerstad. And a strike in there.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
1 out, bases empty. Chopped out in front of the plate. Over to Goldie. Out. 2 up, 2 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Urias in the box again. Takes a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Gregory Soto. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Gregory
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Gone into the flag court. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Ben Rice will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And that skips into dirt. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Matt Bowman is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Perez, the lefty, warming up as well. Check swing, and he went. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
One down, base is empty. That one pushed foul. Next pitch way upstairs. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Yankees up by 3. Out to short. Henderson slings it across.
He's out.
And that is that. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Back now at Oriole Park. Devin Williams on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And that's outside. And that misses. And now 3-1.
3-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece and stays alive. Cut on and lifted in the air. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. That's in there. Going 1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
1-1.
Next offering way off the plate. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That
Ball
one
2.
misses. Now 2-2.
2-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Here's Adley Rutschman. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that's outside.
That's
ball 1. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
I gotta do better. I gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
Said I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time. Get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy. Leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you.
Someone's love, someone's other love, my mother was a sign.